First thing you want to do, unclasp it. If you lift up on the right, the left will follow. And you have your little keep upper thingies. In order to change the blade, you need to remove this yellow guard here. And that is a 10 millimeter. You can see that. And trust me, I've tried to take the blade off with this guard on, and I couldn't get it to go. It won't clear. Even if you loosen up the bolts on that thing real bad and make that flop around, it's still not an easy thing. So I suggest you just take this yellow thing off, yellow tray. I'm gonna give MechMaxx credit on this chamber stays pretty clear. I check it almost every time I fire up, and she's clean. Okay. Take this guy out of there. I've loosened up this wheel, but I think I'll loosen it a little bit more. It still feels a little snug. I'll move you guys down here so you don't get kicked. Ooh. There we go. All right, another thing, highly recommended. Put your gloves on, because these blades do bite. And just slide it off the wheel. Slide it out of the guide. And she will pop right out of there. Now, taking these apart, all kinds of techniques. Throwing it to the ground works. What I just did works. One thing you're going to pay attention to is, see the teeth? The blade rotates this way. So make sure the teeth are facing in the right direction. If not, you've got to kink this thing over and change the direction of the blade. Slide that in there. And it just started over that wheel. And it started into this guide. Okay. It's really not that hard. Just got to play with it a little bit. There we go. And now line up the blade in both guides. So one by itself won't work. Choose these around the wheel. Push it back. See the teeth? How they'll feel behind the wheel here. Take your blade and have it line up with the back of the wheel on both sides. Give it a little tension and then roll it, and then double check it and slowly bring it in. There we go, a little tension on her. Make sure she's staying on this side. Yeah, so in the back here, the wheel is flat. So all I'm doing is when I put my finger in, just putting the blade at the edge of the wheel. If the wheel's tracking right, it should stay there. But these guides here are going to control it. It's going to allow it to go back a little bit. We'll do the same on this one. There we go. That seems to be okay. Gonna put a little more tension on her. Do a little rotation. One thing it does too is also let you make sure your blade or your belt is in the groove correctly. And just roll it around. She looks fine. And if you feel in the back, she should stay there if everything's tracking right. Okay, I think we're good. All right, now we're going to deal with the 2 screws the way they are. Take them off and reclamp them. Okay, I'll torque that thing up and check her out. LifeInTN. $30 foot-pounds. Fire this bad boy up, make sure she's tracking good. Choke on, she's on. Perfect. All right, now we can get back to work. LifeInTN.